Well, a mum has just celebrated the Christmas that she actually never thought she'd have after being clinically dead for 15 minutes. 2 weeks ago, Cassandra Scott suffered an epileptic fit while swimming at Sydney's Coogee Beach. She was found face down, unconscious in the water. Well, for a quarter of an hour, the 38-year-old had no sign of a pulse as lifeguards frantically worked to bring her back. But Cassandra was revived thanks to the determination of complete strangers, and she joins us now along with Neil Clugston, the man who found her, and the lifeguard who brought her back to life, Luke Twitchings. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
Wow, what a Christmas miracle. Cassandra, do you remember much of that day and of what happened?
My last memories are diving under the waves when I normally swim most days in Coogee, and I was diving under to go out the back and have a few laps between the flags. And my only other memory of the day before I woke up in ICU was when I'd had a shot of, I'm told, a shot of adrenaline administered by the paramedics, and I do remember waking up and having an enormous big flash of light and all these faces of people peering in at me. And that was all.
Yeah, and then you've gone off to hospital and then woken up afterwards.
Yes, I believe I was put in a coma and then woke up sometime after in ICU.
My gosh. Neil, tell us your version of events, because you were the one that was out there and you spotted Cassandra floating in the water.
Yep. I was about 20 metres off the shore, Mel, and I noticed Cassandra floating face down. And she had goggles on at the time, which threw me because for a while I thought she was looking at fish. And I watched her for quite a while, I think almost a minute, before I realised there was something terribly wrong. And I got to her and I turned her over, and she had no colour and her lips were purple, and she was very much gone at that point. So from then on it was just get her to the sand as quickly as possible and wave for help, which came in the form of so many people on the beach. Firstly, some people who were just there came and helped me drag her out of the water. Luke turned up and started the CPR and the cardiac massage, and a doctor, a nurse. A real community rescue, I think, is what I've heard people call it.
So then, Luke, you're the one that performed CPR on Cassandra for 15 minutes, which is a really long period of time, and brought her back to life.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. I think it was her strong will to survive. She's just an incredible woman. It was just amazing.
And obviously you've had the training, you were calm, you knew what to do. Did it all kick in? I guess my fear is that you know what you're meant to do, but suddenly when you've got to do it, you panic. But well, obviously not when you're professional like you.
That's right. It just sort of kicked in, and had some amazing support from another lifeguard, Matthew Phillips, and some amazing members of the public who helped out and ran and grabbed some emergency equipment for us. So we had early oxygen, early defibrillation, and everything just went textbook. It was amazing, and just Cassandra's strong will to survive. Having met her a week later, we sat down for dinner and just had the most heartfelt experience I've ever had.
Because I wanted to ask you then, I was just watching the three of you, particularly you two because you're sitting next to each other, the way you're all interacting and you've been looking at each other, I could tell that you're not just people now that have just met, hi, how you going? There's obviously a bond. Cassandra, how do you feel looking at these two gentlemen? They saved your life and you didn't know them 5 minutes ago.
I know, and I will forever be in their debt, and it's the most humbling experience, and I feel, an enormous degree, and it's a big word, but of love for both of them. And sitting down, and we met separately after the event in some local cafes, and we just sat there holding hands and crying, and and there's nothing like it. It's the most profound experience I've ever had in my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're a lucky girl.
And then some.
Thank you so much for joining us. I just hope people take from this story, we all get a little cynical, we hear all the bad things happening in the world. Here you are, two complete strangers who saved Cassandra's life and other people that were involved in helping. It's remarkable, so congratulations and nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
Thank you.